Hey everyone, I'm back. Um, I'm back. Hope you're all okay. And today we're gonna do something a little different. I actually have a message from the Lord, and but before we do that, um, I gotta explain. Like I gotta tell you about a dream I had. I think a while back. It's gonna like it's gonna go with what God's trying to say. Alright, so anyway, let me start with the dream. So, um, alright, so, one night I was asleep and I dreamed that I was in a wilderness of some kind. Actually, it was a jungle, but I described it as like a wilderness. Yeah, it was like a jungle, and I wasn't the only one there. It was like I was there with other brothers and sisters, like other believers in the faith. Like we were all in the jungle, and it looks like we were all trying to survive together and learn how to it looked like we were all trying to learn how to help each other and to survive the land that we were in and to get to our promised land. But while we were doing that, it's like we were being attacked by different enemies, like predators and natural enemies of the jungle. So, and then the dream transitions to us going from that to journeying to another part of our lives, like making it out of the jungle. Like we essentially, the scene changed and we made it out of the jungle. And I assume we each all made it to our own promised land, after that, because when the scene changed, I didn't see any of the I didn't see any of the believers that were there with me. It was like when the scene changed, it's like I was just there by myself. And it was like I found myself just in like a city. It's like I went from the jungle to the city, and I was there in the city just walking by myself. Although looking at it from hindsight perspective, it looks like I was walking to my promised land too. Cause I assume everyone else had done the same thing, and it was just now I was seeing myself go to my promised land. So while we were doing that, while I was doing that, it's like I was walking around in the city all by myself, and then at some point I ran into my kingdom spouse, and um, after that it was like at that point we joined together, and it was like we moved in together, and I guess at that point we were starting to he was starting to work on our kingdom assignment together. Like we were starting to walk in our purpose. And then after that, that's when the dream ended. So, this is what I feel like God is trying to say. Um, each of us, especially, like, each of us all have, like, marriage promise, whether we know who we're supposed to be with or not. And it's like, right now we're not walking in that promise because God's trying to, like, mold us and shape us and get us ready for, get us ready for our marriage and our kingdom assignments. Like, right now, it's like, we're all in some kind of wilderness trying to hold on to the faith. But while we're doing that, it's like, um, we're each dealing with, kind of like what I saw in the dream. It's like we're dealing with the jungle predators that are, like, attacking us and trying to make our walk in our lives difficult. It's like while we're each trying to lay down a foundation that's built on the rock of the eternal God, it's like while that's happening, we're being attacked and hindered and or distracted. But I feel like God's trying to say, like, regardless of what's going on or what's bothering you or attacking you, like, do not give up. Do not get discouraged. Like, you know what you're called to do. You know what he's called you to do. Like, don't let the enemy bully you out of what your plan is or what your purpose is. Don't let him, like, discourage you or intimidate you. Like, you know you're building a good foundation. Just don't give up. And I guess right now we all need, like, help to stay motivated and to stay in the faith, like, not to grow weary and to keep fighting the good fight and to finish the race. And then when the dream transitioned to just me being in the city by myself, I'd say that symbolized, like, getting out of the wilderness and moving in the direction towards our promised land and the promises that God has for each and every one of us. So I say this to everyone listening here: do not give up. You can do this. God is for you. Who can be against you? As hard as it is, try not to let the storms of life overwhelm you or distract you from the God we serve, because the God we serve is bigger and mightier than any and all storms we'll face or deal with. You got this. Just hold out. This storm will pass. It's only a matter of time until he says, "Peace, be still." So, yeah, I'd say just keep going. You're gonna make it. You're gonna see the faithfulness of God. We're gonna see the faithfulness of God. He will not let us down. If I ascend to heaven, he is there. If I make my bed in the depths, he's there as well. And remember, you're not alone. He's with you. In your hardest and darkest moments, he's there with you. You're not alone. You're not in this fight on your own. Just keep going. Alright. Don't give up. Do not grow weary in well doing, for in due season you shall reap a harvest if you do not give up. Alright. That's it for me. I gotta go. See ya.